Okay, so I need to address something real quick. I thought Moggy was very, very, very popular, because usually if a series is popular, it would get translated quickly. What's going on here? Like, I understand translators have their times and their own lives to, do, and I'm thankful that, they take the time out of their day to translate Moggy. I really am. But it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks since a chapter. I mean, is there really only one group translating this series? Really? Is that all that's going down right now? Like, only one group is translating Moggy? Because it really throws you off. It really does. It throws my schedule off, honestly, when it comes to reviewing manga or anime. And to see how this series just, it gets so far behind. Like, I mean, the 2 chapters just came out, and obviously they were late, because those 2 chapters, I think, have already been out for like 2 weeks now, and I feel like we're still probably about 2 weeks behind with the actual translation. So I don't know what to say, because, I mean, this is a really wonderful, 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 wonderful series. I love Moggy. Such a fucking good series. But to see these translation times, it really makes me upset, because you'd think a series like Moggy would have, frequent upload times, with the translations, but it doesn't. It just shocks me to no end, because this is a very good series. I know it's popular. I know the anime was very popular. So, I don't know. It's very strange. Hopefully one day the people that are, translating the 7 Deadly Sins might decide to pick up, Moggy and translate it, because I would really like that. I really would. So anyways, enough with that. Let's talk about these 2 chapters. So I have 2 chapters to discuss when it comes to Moggy this week, and I don't know when the next chapters are going to be out. So that's up in the air right now. We don't know if the next chapter is going to be out tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, a week from now, a couple days from now. We have no idea, because translations of these chapters have been wonky since I've been reviewing the series. Anyways, this chapter, I want to talk about the first chapter first. So the first chapter that came out today, I think it was chapter 266, it focuses on Judar and Alibaba and their situation with this different type of planet. Come to find out that this planet has nothing but black rook all around it, and very strange, very weird, very, very weird. And also to come to find out is that they're kind of stuck there. Judar can't really use any magic at all besides very weak and limited magic. And also, from what I saw from Furies from Chibits in the last chapter review I did, most likely this could possibly be Almataran. That might be what this place is, and that does seem very plausible. But the big question is, how do you leave that area when they're already there? I mean, they have, Black Rook all around, and then you have it to where all the stuff like this, where they're just trapped there, they can't use magic. How are they supposed to escape? From what I can assume from what is going on here, if the entire area is covered in nothing but Black Rook, that must mean that Mogamet is also around. And since Mogamet is a very good magician, maybe, Judar can use Mogamet to get out. You know what I mean? So, overall, though, with the first chapter, it's kind of Judar laying the smack down on Alibaba, just telling him that his ideals are shit, he is shit, he's a terrible king, he failed, he lost, why do you want back? Judar was just giving Alibaba hell in the first chapter. That's what it was, and Alibaba just took it. He just took it like a man, and I mean, you gotta kind of respect him for how he took it like a man. He's like, no matter what, no matter if anyone doesn't want me back, I will come back no matter what. That's kind of what Alibaba said, and so I kind of respect him for saying that type of dialogue in the first chapter that we got today. So yeah, I mean, very interesting, very good dialogue, and I enjoyed that for the most part, but that's kind of what the main focus of the chapter was, that Judar and Alibaba is going to be going off on an adventure, and Alibaba no longer can eat or feel anything. He doesn't feel pain, or he can't eat at all, so he kind of lost his body. And I like that. The reason why is because there needs to be a repercussion for Alibaba after losing the fight with Hakuryu. Now, moving past that point, the second chapter that I'm getting into, the second chapter, however, focuses on Hakuryu and the battle, this upcoming grand last battle of the world, the final battle to determine the course of history and no more future battles. And, of course, with that, this is mainly just a setup section chapter. For instance, the second chapter came out was mainly setup and setting up for the final battle. Now, as we can see, the final cards are being set onto the ground, and the final, in-game goals have kind of pretty much been accomplished already. So, as you can see, Magi is probably getting closer and closer to wrapping up, especially since this is being described as the last great war. For that to be described as that, it seems like the mangaka of this series is slowly starting to wrap up loose threads of the series and trying to eventually conclude what is going on here. But regardless of that, overall, the second chapter, pretty much exposition, setting up that if we lose this fight, generations to come will be fucked. That's pretty much what was going on in this chapter. Just setting up we cannot lose this fight. We have to go all the way in. We need to win this fight. There's no way we should lose. That's kind of what the second chapter was, and that's about it. I mean, that was the 2 chapters of Magi. Now, of course, there's a lot more depth going on in some of these chapters, but that's mainly the big grasp or stuff you can pull out of the chapter. So that's it. Tell me your thoughts. I mean, how do you feel about these 2 chapters of Magi this week? Do you hope we get faster translations very soon? Do you feel like we're going to have to wait another 3 weeks until we see another chapter? Let me know. You all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.